Here, how's it going? If you're watching this video right now, then you're doing some research on Myleadsystempro, okay, or MLSP as they're better known as. Now you're checking them out and you're wondering whether this is a good program for you to, get into it, learn how to market online. They actually use it as an angle to generate lots of traffic for people's network marketing businesses. So that's what they like to do. And so you're here to try and figure it out. I'm going to give you some information on them, and then you can decide whether this is something that you want to work with or not, okay? So first and foremost, MLSP is a great system, all right? They've been around for a long time. They've actually been around for probably about 10 years now. They started, if I remember correctly, back in 2008, 2009. I've actually been online for 9 years. This was the first program that I joined, okay? So 9 years ago, I started in network marketing. I marketed for MLM companies, and then I found Myleadsystempro, got into it, became one of the leaders, did quite well in it, made some money here, made some money there, but wasn't really able to make a lot of commissions because back then the way that they were structured, they didn't really have a very solid system. So it was quite difficult for you to earn quite a lot of money. Now, obviously, 9 years has gone by and a lot of things have changed. So if the question is whether it's a good system, it's a good system, definitely, right? The owners, Brian Fanale, Todd Schlomer, and Norbert Orlewicz, are awesome guys. I know them personally. Great system. They've been around for a long time. They're one of the oldies, okay, I would say. The only problem I would say with Myleadsystempro is that a lot of the information is delivered just like a lot of programs out there where it comes in one shot, right? So what tends to happen to a lot of people who go through programs like this is that they get information overload, right? There's just so much training in Myleadsystempro that it just gets overwhelming for a lot of people, right? And what tends to happen is people freeze. Okay, and they don't know what to do with that information, because if you think about marketing online and using systems and funnels and tools to market your stuff, it can get really confusing really fast, okay? So if you're wondering if the quality is good, the quality is good. Okay, they've got some great systems there. They've got some good leaders that market the system very, very well. They've been around for a long time. Relatively affordable as well, I would say. And the training is good. The only issue is that everything is just delivered in one shot. Okay, and for a lot of people, I would say 90% of people don't really learn like that. And so even though I was in there in the early years, the system has changed quite a lot now. Now, first 8 years that I was online struggled, really heavily. I've actually been a part of lots of systems like this, Myleadsystempro, Carbon Copy Pro. I was even in Empower Network, which is also pretty much, a marketing system training, top tier type of business, all right? A network marketing type of business all rolled into one, and had some success, here and there. But what I found very, very difficult with a lot of these types of programs is it was very difficult to earn consistent income and make sure that my profits and my business was profitable every single month. Okay, that's the big problem. And so struggled for the first 8 years. And then about a year and a half ago, met someone who really explained to me what I had been doing wrong the whole time, right? And since then, have really flipped my business around. I'm now making consistent income, consistent sales in my business every single month, okay? Have since generated hundreds of sales and made tens of thousands of dollars online, right? So what was the big change? Okay, well, the thing is that, systems are all great and good, and Myleadsystempro has got a good system. It's kind of like a done-for-you system and sales funnel. The problem is that if you don't understand a few things, then no matter how good your done-for-you funnel is, you're never going to really break through, okay? And some of those things that I learned a year and a half ago from this guy was a few things. First of all, you have to understand traffic. Okay, if you don't understand traffic, you're not going to make any money. You have to understand conversions. You have to understand why people buy things online, right? So it's not just about promoting a good funnel. It's about understanding the psychology of why people actually buy things on the internet. The other things that you must learn and master yourself. You can't outsource this to someone else. Okay, is you must master things like presentation, influence, positioning, and power and posturing online as well. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, that's probably why you haven't really had that much success online, okay? And as far as I understand, I think Myleadsystempro teaches you a little bit of that, but again, it's all of the information comes in at one shot. So again, for some people it's okay. For a lot of people, it's very difficult to learn that way, okay? Now, the program that I went through a year and a half ago delivers information in small little bites. okay? So basically the way it works is you get a piece of info, it tells you what to do, here's how and why, it sets you a homework assignment, and then you go off and you execute. Now you don't get the second piece of information until you finish the first piece of information. Does that make sense, right? So what it does is it strategically times little bite-sized chunks of information so that you only get a little piece, you execute it, and then you get the next piece the next day. Now, when it's delivered that way, people can consume and understand and process the information a lot better, okay? When you've got a whole bunch of information dumped onto you, most of the time people just freeze and do nothing, right? And I think that's also part of the reason why myself and a lot of people have had a lot of success, because the information is given to you in small bite-sized chunks, okay? And a lot of people can basically consume that information, they can internalize it, and then they can action it and actually get results from the program, okay? So listen, if you want to check that program out, again, MLSP, great program, great system. The guys are awesome. I think the only problem is the way that it's delivered, okay? And if you think that that's an issue for you because maybe you've been online for a long time, I don't know how long you've been online for, then maybe you want to check out this program that I've used to actually, figure this whole thing out, right? So if you want to, you can click on the link right below this video. There'll be a little link right there. It's going to ask you for your email address. Make sure you put in the right email, because I'll send you the information that will show you how I turned 8 years of failure into 1.5 years of pretty awesome success, okay? And then on the next page, you'll see the program that I'm involved with. You can check it out, go through the page, go through the testimonials. If you resonate with it, then check it out, because that's what I used to literally explode my affiliate marketing business. The best thing about this program as well is that you can learn to market pretty much any program, all right? So it's going to teach you certain skill sets, but if you decide to use those skill sets to market an MLM, an affiliate program, a top tier program, your own digital products, it doesn't really matter. You can basically plug that information and market anything you want. All right, so listen, I hope you enjoyed this review of MLSP today, My Lead System Pro. My name is Aaron Chen. I wish you all the best in your business and speak to you soon. Take care.